Well, in the business of sports now, during the holiday season of celebration, Marian University staged its own celebration by winning its second NAIA National Football Championship, the second one in 4 years. To talk now about the growth of Marian football into a national power in less than a decade and the impact it's having on campus, pleased to be joined by Knights head coach Mark Henninger. And Mark, welcome to the program.
Thanks for having me.
And congratulations.
Thank you.
Big news, you won the national championship, defeated Southern Oregon 31-14 this year, and that was especially sweet because they beat you last year in the championship game.
Yeah.
How sweet was that?
It was nice. I mean, obviously, anytime you have the opportunity to win a championship, it's always going to be sweet. But the fact that we were able to go back and right a wrong, so to speak, made it a little bit nicer. Yeah.
Talk about the success of Marian football, because in very short order, and I remember President Dan Elsner was on our program, I guess more than a decade ago probably, talking about this idea of launching a football program. There was certainly buy-in for it, but some who questioned whether it would work. Well, it's worked in a big way. In 9 seasons, you've got 2 national championships and appearances in others. What's been the secret to that success?
Well, I think you have to have, and we sell this in recruiting, is that, you want to go someplace where football is important, and that's what we tell our recruits, and it's clearly important at Marian. And in order for you to have success in small college football, you have to have 2 main ingredients that have to be present. One, you have to have a supportive administration, and obviously with Dan Elsner, I mean, you don't get much more supportive than that in terms of football and athletics. And he talks about all the time about Marian is about developing transformational leaders, and he thinks that, and I think he's right, the best classroom and laboratory for teaching leadership is the athletic field. So you have to have support from your administration, and you also have to be located in a place where there's an abundance of football talent. And fortunately, right here on the west side of Indianapolis, there's a lot of football talent around us.
Well, we're looking at some of the video of the celebration of the national championship, but aside from the national championship, the playoffs and that type of thing, what kind of impact, what does football mean at Marian year-round? What's the impact on the campus?
I think it does a lot of things. I mean, and football is just one piece. I mean, again, since President Elsner has been at Marian, I think life on campus has grown. I mean, it's vibrant, and I think football plays a big part of that. And it's more than just the 3 hours that the game is happening. It's the tailgating, and it's just, I mean, it pumps. Saturdays on campus are a lot of fun. We tell our recruits that, when they visit on a game day, that the 6 most important days on campus are, the Saturday in May when you walk across the stage for graduation, and then right behind that, it's the 5 home football games. So, I mean, the campus comes to life, and I mean, it brings everybody together. It brings alumni back, and I think it provides something that you really can't replicate, any other time of year. And
this is a homecoming for you of sorts. Talk a little bit about your background. You were a Roncalli guy, a local Indianapolis guy, went away to coach for a while and came back.
Yeah, no, it's a blessing for me. I mean, it was God's hand at work to get me back here to Marian. I mean, my wife and I, we lived the life of a coach. I mean, we moved around. We lived in Iowa, lived in Illinois, Ohio, and finally we were in North Carolina for 9 years. And we love North Carolina, but it's not the Midwest. It's not Midwestern values. And as our kids started to get older, we really had a strong desire to raise our children here in the Midwest. And there were a lot of jobs that came open, and I was a finalist here, a finalist there, and it just didn't work out for one reason or another. But then when Marian came open, God allowed me to get the thing. So,
well, we're glad you're here.
So
Final question, what's next? I mean, you got a lot of guys back for next year's team, but as you look to the future and really continuing to build the program. Yeah,
I mean, we're excited about our future. I mean, obviously we had a great senior class, so we lose some guys, but there's a lot of talent coming back, and like we say, our plane landed on Sunday, and my coaches and I, we were back in the office on Monday morning, recruiting, we had some guys visit. So, we're out right now recruiting and trying to put the cap on a great class and add it to the talent we have coming back. So, our goal is to play for championships every year, and we got to get back to work.
Good. Well, good luck, Coach. Congratulations, Mark Henninger, the coach of the Marian Knights national champions again. We'll look forward to having you on again in the future.
Appreciate it.